What's going on, guys? It's your boy Coach Kane, back again with another Red Pill Talks in the Super Sport. Let's get this thing on the road. I'm gonna stop by Ross, look at some shoes, maybe. They don't have like a Foot Locker or anything out here. I'm not real big on shoes or whatever. They just end up getting dirty anyway. So for the topic of the video today, I don't really have a specific topic, but I do want to bring up a situation that happened today. It has happened multiple times in the past. So for those who don't know, I do have two kids. I have a son and a daughter, and they mean everything to me. They're so I try to strive for greatness. You know, that everything that I learn, I try to teach them also, just so they kind of get a head start on the mentality for life. You know, when shit hits the fan. And my son, he's playing flag football right now, and I currently work the weekends, and I get the kids every other weekend and holidays. And this weekend's supposed to be my weekend. And when my son is usually doing an activity on the weekend, I just go ahead and just get my daughter for the full weekend. That's just how it's usually been. So I sent a text to the kid's mom this morning while I was at the gym. You know, 'cause I was just thinking about it ahead of time. I need to get a babysitter or not. And she texted me, I guess when she just got off work, to reply about, you know, if my daughter's just coming over. Just my daughter coming over this weekend, right? And she sends me a message saying she said she doesn't want to come this weekend. She wants to go to my son's game. And it's kind of weird. It's just kind of odd, the whole thing, because I'm not hearing it from my daughter. I'm hearing it from the kid's mom saying that my daughter doesn't want to come and see me, which is, it's weird in itself for her to, one, say that at all, because there was a time period when it was just me and my daughter. When my son had started school, just me and my daughter. I think she was around 3-4 years old or whatever. You know, we just, I don't know, just go on fucking adventures and shit, have a good time. So I am, just naturally, I'm a lot closer. Me and my daughter are a lot closer, just because of the time that we spent together. And I mean, you can see the difference too. My son spent a lot more time with his mom than me. My daughter spent a lot more time with me than, you know, her mom during, you know, those early years. So you can kind of see the difference between the children. My daughter's a lot more, you know, she's a lot more mature. My son, he will eventually catch on the more time that I spend with him. But my daughter is, you know, a lot more mature. She speaks, you know, a lot better. That's just the truth behind it. That's just what it is. But yeah, it's just weird that my daughter would say those things. So I say that to say that I don't think my daughter said that at all. You know, there's been times before where, you know, the kid's mom will make some shit up or whatever, and then I'll call the kids, and, you know, everything will be fine. You know, they'll ask me, "Oh, I can't wait to come over." Just shit, you know. And then when I do pick them up, they'll be like, "Dad, well, how come we didn't see you the last weekend or that time or whatever?" You know, because of their mom's excuses. I don't know what it is with women and baby daddies who want to be in their kids' life versus how they treat the baby daddies who don't want to be in their kids' lives. You know what I mean? Dudes like me who provide and actually spend time with my kids and give them, you know, in my opinion, a better childhood than most children get. You know, it's just, she doesn't she she doesn't want me in their life, and it shows in these little situations, you know, or she'll just start making some shit up about what the kid said about me. You know, I recently I had this Latina girlfriend at one point, and the kids came up to me and said we don't like her anymore. Uh, Two reasons: one, because she's Mexican, and one, because she's not fun, which is insane. Like, for them to even like think that. I don't know where they develop like this sense of racism. It's not for me. So I mean, you can kind of guess where they get it from, and their moms like that for real. Uh, and then the whole she doesn't have fun with them. It's like, bro, she did way more for the kids, mentally and, you know, activity wise, I think, than any other woman in the kids' lives has done, which is crazy. So I think my kids are being fucking brainwashed. They're being brainwashed, bro. And this is the thing with moms, with like single moms and their sons. They go straight for the sons first, right? Because women who are single moms, she's not a single mom now. You know what I mean? She has a boyfriend and she has kids with that boyfriend. But the difference is me and her split apart, and her luck with men isn't the best. So what do these women do? They take their sons and they start to manipulate them and treat them like boyfriends and husbands. It's sick. And I see it all the fucking time. Like, there'll be women who will post their sons like with their shirts off and shit, bro. It's like, it's disgusting. They don't treat these boys like men, or like boys they have to go out into the world or whatever. Like, there'll be phone calls out over here, and, you know, she'll be talking to him like, "Oh, so you don't want to talk to me right now? You don't want to talk to me right now? Okay, I'm gonna hang up on you." Like, bro, is my son is 9, and he's already experiencing a toxic girlfriend environment, and he's already been so sucked in to her games and manipulation that it's gonna be very, very fucking hard for him to snap out of this bullshit. That's why when I see him, bro, I put him on game every time I see him. It's straight dad mode. Yes, we have fun, but I talk to him and school him up the most. My daughter, she's younger. Yes, she's has a better, you know, vocabulary and better, possibly better understanding on things. But my son he's the one being mentally attacked, and it's sick. It's fucking disgusting, bro. And a lot of women do this shit, bro. So I'll make one point out of that. Be careful who you let be the mother of your children, because it can be, bro. It can be fucking. It can get bad, bro. It can get bad. It can get sick. It can get disgusting. Peep her mom's actions. Peep her mom's actions. Uh, just peep the family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Is her mom a single mom? Does she jump from guy to guy? You know, is there any fucking morals? Is there any values? You know, within the family that she grew up in? Did she grow up with a dad to teach her any values? You have to look at all these things before you impregnate a woman. At the time, I didn't. I was just young, a fucking idiot, bro. Just busting in some pussy. That's all it was. No mental clarity on the consequences that would come from this, which my kids aren't like a consequence. You know, I love them very much. They allow me to be a better person in general, and they motivate me and all that, you know, and they allow me to be a more responsible man and more protective man, all that shit. But I'm saying, like, from the mom's point of view, be careful who you select to be your child's mom. Okay? Because if it's not a dynamic where you have like control over your household, and she's trying, and you have like these power battles on who's controlling the household or what, and who says what and who does what, eventually, depending on her background and, I don't know, hypergamy, bro, she could just leave, just dip, and take the kids. Like, that's how the world works, bro. She could leave, dip, take the kids, and you're left stranded, dick in the dirt. And you can go through the legal system, but if you have a male genitalia, more than likely you are set up for failure in the system. Guys, second point to that is you have to get rich. You have to get rich. If you want kids, if you have kids and plan on having a family, you have to get rich. How do you get rich? These are my takes on it. Stay consistent on what you do and do not stop, and treat it like a fucking job outside of your actual job. Whatever you do, treat it like a job. For instance, I work 12 hours at distribution, right? I started to think after all these years, if I put 12 hours into something else every day, I can't lose. And neither can you. You have no other option but to get rich. You can't rely, nobody else is coming to save you. You can't rely on somebody else. You can't think one of your friends is going to get rich, one of your family members are going to get rich and come and save you and save the whole bloodline. No, because more than likely they're not. If they haven't tried already, they're not going to try now. Only you can save your bloodline. Only you. And it takes dedication. You got to put the work in. You got to stay consistent. Bro, watch. I'm staying consistent with these videos right now. Eventually, you will see the transition, the transformation in my life. And hopefully it motivates you to do the exact same. But right now, with me telling you, bro, find something and fucking try. Try something. Try to do it to your best ability and stay consistent with it. Treat it like a fucking job. Treat it like your life depends on it. And don't stop. Don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks about it either. I've said in my previous video, your mind can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Bro, it's you against the fucking world.